Have you ever wondered why some days it feels like you could take on the world and other days you just want to hide under your covers? That's actually your nervous system talking to you. And once you know the signs and how to read them, then you can start working with it instead of against it. I'm Jess, and today I'm going to show you how to figure out which nervous system state you're in because that is the first step to being able to work with it and shift it. So, your nervous system is like your body's control center, and it is constantly scanning for safety, whether you're consciously aware of it or not. And depending on what it senses or picks up or it is interpreted, you're going to end up in one of these three main nervous system states. The first one is ventral vagal. You probably have heard of that before as your rest and digest. It is your safe, when you're feeling totally safe. And then we have a mobilized or activated state. This is a sympathetic response or a sympathetic state. And that is when you are prepared for action, for defending yourself or protecting yourself. And then we have a collapsed state. This is called dorsal vagal, and it is when you are shut down or collapsed. So remember, all of these states are normal and they are necessary. They exist for a reason. So we're not trying to get rid of any one state, but what we are doing is building nervous system literacy and resiliency so we can move more towards being in ventral vagal more of the time and be able to move through the nervous system states with more ease. So you can kind of think of this like checking the weather before you leave your house in the same way that you wouldn't want to wear like a swimsuit in a snowstorm. You also don't want to use like calming tools when your body actually needs energizing. So let's take a look at each state and how it shows up in the body, in the mind, with the emotions. So, the first state is ventral vagal. This is where you're feeling calm and connected and safe and social. And again, you know this as the rest and digest. It is where your body is regenerating and healing and doing a lot of the processes that are supportive to your health. In this state, you can feel safe in your body. You can relate to others. You can feel and experience joy. So, in your body, your breathing will feel full and easy. It's easy to make eye contact with others, to have conversations. Your muscles feel relaxed and at ease. Your thoughts are clear, steady, focused, curious. You can problem solve, and you're not overwhelmed or panicked. Emotionally, you're going to feel safe, connected to others, present, maybe even playful, joyful, just curious. When you're in a sympathetic response, this is the fight or flight. It's a mobilized energy, an activated energy. It's for survival. It exists to help you respond to challenges or danger, to fight, to protect yourself, or to defend yourself, or to get away from the situation if that's what's safest. In your body, your heart rate will speed up. You'll start to feel restless, jittery, tense, even defensive. Your thoughts might be racing or looping, hyper focused on fixing something or doing something. You might feel like you have to do something, you have to move, you have to get something done. Analyzing threats, like what does this mean? Like just on guard, protecting yourself. Emotionally, you might feel like worry or irritated, frustrated, impatient, anxious. Now, in dorsal vagal, this is the more shut down or collapsed or faint kind of phase where you just are protecting yourself when your system feels overwhelmed. It's like power saving mode where you are like going in to protect your energy. Your body might feel heavy, numb, checked out, like it's hard to move or start a task. Your energy might feel drained. Some of the thoughts you might have are like hopeless thoughts, foggy thoughts. What's the point? Why am I doing this anyways? Nothing's going to work out. those types of things. And your emotions might be like sadness, depression, emptiness, just really helpless or hopeless. So once you connect with these different states and begin to notice how it feels in your body, what thoughts you have, because everyone's thoughts might be a little bit different and depending in different situations. So, like, what thoughts are associated with that more activated state for you? What thoughts are associated with that more collapsed state or emotions, your energy? Like, what habits do you do? What do you say when you're in these different states? So, begin to pay attention to how you're feeling in your body and what you're saying and what you're doing and how you're acting and how you're interacting with other people in those different states. And then you will be able to more easily tell what tools are supportive in these different states. And so I have another video that goes over the CARES method, which is a simple 5-step method to show you what to do. Like once you know what state you're in, what you can do to bring yourself back into balance and harmony. And then I also have some other videos that go into specific techniques depending on which state you're in, as well as some other things as well. So I highly recommend checking all of those out, beginning to understand your nervous system and work directly with it instead of ignoring it or working against it, can really bring so much healing and peace to your life. I know before I learned about nervous system techniques and nervous system, everything to do with my nervous system, I thought I had so much more healing to do. Like I had already done so much healing work and I didn't understand why I couldn't like integrate that and embody it. But then when I was able to work directly with my nervous system, it was just like all that work I had done just landed in my body. It was just that final piece to create that safety and that opening for me so that all of the healing that I was doing or had done in the past and I'm still doing can land in my body and I can actually live it and be those changes. Well, so over time, you'll begin to notice more patterns and you'll begin to feel more confident, kind of knowing like what state you're in and what your body needs. I'd love to hear your feedback. And if this helped you, if anything resonated, post it in the comments. And I'm sending you lots of love. I'll see you in the next video.